Do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hi guys! So today I have for you my April favorites for 2014. So the last favorites video that I filmed was back in Christmas. I have this humongous box of stuff. So it's a lot and I'm going to try to just dive straight into it so that this video doesn't go on forever. What to start with? I'll start with skincare because that's the smallest group of things I have here. So first one I'll do, if you watched my skincare video, I talked about this. This is the Olay Fresh Effects Shine Shine Go Away Shine Minimizing Cleanser. It deep cleans and purifies to refresh the skin, and I like it a lot. It's one of the few washes that have not caused my skin to dry up or break out or any of those things, and I do think that it is helping to reduce shine. These things that claim to reduce shine don't usually work on me, but this one seems to. Watch my skincare video because I talk more about it, but I have been loving this for the whole month of April. Next one, this, I have also been using this for the entire month of April. This is my Pond's Luminous Moisture Day Lotion with SPF. I love this. It dries into my skin really, really well. When I put it on, my skin just sucks it up, and it doesn't sit as a film on my skin. It doesn't make me feel gross and oily like a lot of day moisturizers can. This has been really, really good, so I love it. Other skincare, okay, again, if you watched my skincare video, I talked about these two products, but I'll mention them again because they are favorites. I have been using them constantly. And so this is the Olay 7-in-1 eye cream, and it's supposed to reduce 7 signs of aging, and I do feel like it has been working. I'm not noticing my fine lines as much. They're not, my concealer isn't sinking into my fine lines as much, and I've been using these two for about 6 weeks now, so a little longer than a month. Yeah, and I find that also I have shadows under my eyes. I can tend to look fairly dark, especially in this inner corner right here, and I find that it has really helped to minimize that. If you, again, my skincare video, I'm completely barefaced in that video, and you can see that I don't have a whole lot of shadows under my eyes. I don't feel as puffy under my eyes, and again, my fine lines have really seemed to have evened out a little bit, so I really do like this. It's really moisturizing. It feels really nice and velvety. Yeah, I can't really say much else about it, and I like the packaging. Although it's plastic, it looks like a little luxurious glass bottle, even though it's not, which is kind of cool. This one, the Rock, the Retinol Correction Deep Wrinkle Night Cream. I've been using this, talked about it again in my skincare video. I feel like I mentioned that a lot. But I do think this has worked to reduce some of the expression lines on my forehead. I don't feel like they're as deep when my face is at rest, and they have really evened out. Like they were really, really noticeable along this part of my forehead, even when my face was at rest, and now they're not as noticeable. I think it helps to smooth the skin out, and I really think this is great stuff. Not so enamored of the smell. It, excuse me, it kind of smells a little bit medicinal, but it's not unpleasant. This is really good. You can also use this under or over another moisturizer, so if you've got sensitive skin, you might want to try that. But I think this has worked, so I'll keep using it until it's gone and see what happens. Next, skincare. I'm putting this in because I don't necessarily, it's not the best toner in the world. This is the Neutrogena alcohol-free toner. It is okay. It does feel nice and refreshing, and maybe it's helping along in tandem with those other things that I've been using, but I put this in because of the way that it smells, and it smells, oh, it smells like a fresh spring day or something. It's just, if they could make this in a perfume, I would wear this smell. I love it so much. Okay, last skincare item is my Clean Express. Now, if you've been watching my videos, I've talked about this before, but I haven't actually featured it in a favorites. This is the bomb. That is all I have to say. So this one I have been using. I got this from my stylist, who is Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. And she recommended this for me. It is a protein serum. They say restorative styling oil. It feels like a serum. It does not feel oily on the hair. I have it on my hair now. Oh, and I still have on my clip. Oh, that was sexy. I have been using it on my hair because, of course, my hair is damaged. It's bleached so that I can get all of my pretty pink in it. And this has helped to restore the silkiness and the shine of my hair because I've always had very silky hair and very healthy, shiny hair. Because it is protein. If you use protein too much in your hair is going to get kind of stiff. So I put this on when I wash my hair, I'll dry it, I'll blow dry it, or air dry it and just wait and work this into it after it's air dried or dried, and then I will flatten iron my hair or do whatever else I have to do with it. And I don't really put this back in again until I wash my hair again. And it works really, really well, but I don't feel like I need to reapply it. And it is because I use so little of it. I mean, I've had this for about 2 months now. Okay, a couple of other non-makeup things that I have been loving. My necklace. I have mentioned this several times. I mentioned this in my air stretching vlog. I have posted this on Twitter. This is by my friend, Avi. She is the owner of the Cemetery Party. It's a jewelry line, and she's the cutest little goth girl. She's so sweet. I love her. And she made me this. I bought this at AnimeCon last year, and this one is my skull cameo. This is my absolute favorite. I wear this all the time, but I have 2 more that I just got from her. They're both roses. This one is my black floating rose. You can see that. It's resin, and it's on a stainless steel background, and I love this because it matches my ring, which I've had for ages. This is just plastic, but this is resin. And then this one, which is my rose cameo. So pretty. And she has a Store Envy store, so I'm going to link her down there if you guys want to go check out her stuff. And then I'm going to step into makeup. Okay. This is going to take a little while. Oh, by the way, if you want to see the look that I have on today, I did film a tutorial and it will be up soon. If you've been watching my videos, these things are not going to come as any surprise to you at all. My Maybelline Fit Me powder in the color Cappuccino, which is number 340. Again, this also has a mirror under there. And this is the perfect bronzer kind of shade for me. It is just lovely. So if you are like an NC40, NC42 in MAC foundations, then this color, you might want to try it out. It's really, really fabulous. Love it. It's very fine powder. Doesn't have any smell. And it's really blendable. I love it. I'm just throwing these in there because, you know, I love this foundation so much. It is my absolute favorite drugstore foundation. I do love my Color Stay, but again, I don't wear it every single day because I find it quite heavy. This is just fabulous. This is W6 and W7, and I'm kind of mixing these at the moment because this one's too light and this one's a little too dark for me, and you can tell. So I'm mixing the two, and I can't really say much more about this. Everyone knows about L'Oreal True Match. It's brilliant. This is my Milani blush in the color Luminoso. I bought this because I saw Jaclyn Hill recommending it, and I love her and I love her videos, so I thought I'll try it, and I love it. It's really light, and you wouldn't think that it would come up on me, but it does give me a really nice peachy kind of glow. Word to the wise though, it is pretty shimmery, so if you don't like shimmery blushes, then you might want to skip this one. These 2 things, I have been using these for the last 3 weeks non-stop. These are my Maybelline Age Rewind, Instant Age Rewind dark circle erasers, and I have it in the color medium and then in the neutralizer, which is a yellow tone, and these are brilliant. I am so impressed with the formula of these things. They stay on, they go on really smoothly, they blend out really, really nicely. I don't find that they settle into my fine lines, and then of course this in combination with my Olay eye cream has been just amazing. I mean, since I got these, I have been using nothing but, as you can clearly see, I use this one just along my cheekbones and kind of down the center of my nose, right where I need to brighten up. And I also use it around my nose because I do have, that's the only place on my face that I tend to have redness because I've got some broken capillaries and just hormonal redness around my nose. And I use it across my cheekbones to highlight. And then this one is the medium one. It's kind of a neutral medium tone, so it shows up slightly more pinky on me, but that is good because I'm a warm skin tone, and it does help to counteract any darkness and just liven up my under eye area and make me look nice and awake. And I've also used this as an eyelid base before putting on eyeshadow, which I did when I did my makeup today, and it worked recovery. My only issue with these is the gross creepy little ball on the top, and I mean, these are my own personal ones, and I do spritz them with alcohol to clean them out, but I just think that these would be so much nicer if they had a pump. I would gladly pay the extra couple of dollars for a pump on these as opposed to the ball, honestly, and then put it on with a brush. Seriously, Maybelline, fix it, fix it. These 2 things by these are the Maybelline 24-hour color tattoo. They are in the colors Barely Branded, which is a beautiful kind of yellowy champagne type. It's not really yellowy, but it's a champagne kind of color. Gorgeous color, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then this one is inked in pink, and I really love this one. This is so pretty. I just slap this on if I want to brighten my eyes up because again, it's pink, so it's going to counteract my sallowness, and it's just beautiful. And they work beautifully as eyeshadow bases as well. I love them, and these 2 colors I've been reaching for a lot the last month or so. And then this one, fairly new, but I have used it and used it well. This is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the color Amber Rush. I don't think, let me swatch it for you. This is not really going to do it justice unless I do this. It's this beautiful kind of pale rose gold kind of color. Love it. And these shadows, when I first tried them, I was skeptical. I was like, no, these are not going to last for that long. Are you kidding? No. But once it goes on and it sets on, they're so creamy. It wouldn't even matter if they didn't last because they're such beautiful colors and they're so buttery. They go on so smoothly. But then once they set and they don't move. And it's really, really cool. And then my last one, this has to get an honorable mention because if you have been watching my videos, you know how often I have used these dang shadows, and that would be, of course, Sketch from MAC and Charcoal Brown from MAC. I use this for my eyebrows, and this I have used in literally about 6 tutorials. It's really sad, but I love that color. It's like this, you know, kind of plummy sort of color. I love that it is kind of sheer. You can build it up. It's great. Love it. So a couple last favorites. Again, if you've been watching my videos, you have seen these all the time. This one is my Sigma E40 brush. I bought this on sale last year on Black Friday, and I got it just before Christmas, when it was finally delivered to me. And I have no idea how I did my makeup before I got this brush. This is honestly one of the best brushes ever for buffing out any hard lines, it's just amazing. A sheer wash of color. It works to place color. I've used it for everything and it really is amazing. And then I do want to try the E26, I think it's called, which is of course just like MAC's 217, but I have a dupe for it. And this is actually, these are pretty good. Again, I got these Black Friday. I'm gonna put that where it belongs. I got these Black Friday and they were delivered to me. I sent them to a friend who was coming to Barbados and he brought them in for me just before Christmas. That is my Coastal Scents Pro Fluffy Blending Brush. I bought 2 of these and they are supposed to be dupes for the MAC 217 as well. They are synthetic. They are really, really good. I haven't noticed this splaying too much and it is nice and fluffy, but it's still quite dense. And again, it's a brilliant little brush. So yeah, this is try the Coastal Scents one because honestly, I'm going to get a couple more. They're really, really good. And this was like regular price is something like $5. And then on Black Friday, I think I got this for like $2.50, $3, something like that. Really, really good brush. And then the last couple of favorites I have are not makeup or beauty related at all, and those are TV shows. It is April, and if you are a die-hard Game of Thrones fan, then you know that April means Game of Thrones is back on TV. And yes, I read the books, and I am just I'm loving it for another 6 weeks, and then it's all going to be gone again, and I have to wait a year. But last night's episode, I mean, today's Tuesday, Sunday's episode was okay. Spoiler alert: the White Walkers and things that weren't in the book, and I mean, I was on Twitter, and everyone was like, okay, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, no, I love it. I love that show. I love how it's cast. I love how it's directed. It's honestly one of the best book to screen adaptations I've ever seen. It's so good, and it's just right up my alley with all the knights and the dragons, and there's magic and then historical kind of period peacetime feeling to it because it is kind of based on like a pre-Renaissance society kind of thing with knights and jousting. And so another TV show that I've been loving. It's not really a TV show, it's a Netflix show, and that is House of Cards, and it's kind of like a modern day Game of Thrones with all the plotting and the intrigue and the corruption and it's so good. And I love Kevin Spacey. If you haven't watched it, you really should go watch it though. It really, really is so good. Spoiler alert, I have to say that the prospect of President Frank Underwood is terrifying. And I'm sorry that they killed Doug. That sucks. Because I liked Doug. My final shout out is a Bajan shout out. This one is, for those of you who don't know, I used to work in radio. And I used to be a radio announcer for nearly 3 years. And I really loved it. And I worked at Starcom Network. For those of you who are not in Barbados, this is going to mean nothing. And I worked with Gaynell Marshall, and she's such a sweetheart, and she's so good at what she does. Seriously, she's so good at what she does. And she just started up a new radio station in Barbados called Y 103.3 FM. If you're in Barbados, check it out. It is really, really, honestly, such a good radio station. It plays all kinds of music that, I mean, the other day they were playing Metallica. I was so shocked and impressed. And there's an app. And I'll put all those links down below. If you are in Barbados, and they have an app for BlackBerry, for Android, and for iOS, and they are working on webpage so that eventually people who are not in Barbados can listen to it as well. But it really, really is fabulous. So shout out to Gaynell. Fabulous work. And I think Gaynell watches my videos. So thank you. Hi, Gaynell, if you're watching. But yeah, it's really, really a good station. I'm really, really, really enjoying it. So that's it for my favorites. This is probably a long video, and I'll try to do more favorites in the future so that I don't have this many things to throw into a favorites video, because this is like the last 4 months of favorites almost. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember, this tutorial for this makeup look is going to be on soon, up soon on my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!